Extrovert alert. The introverts get the beautiful sexy women in the Philippines. Stay until the end for my tips on how extroverts can have dating success in the Philippines. If you follow my few simple tips, the Philippines is often celebrated for its vibrant culture, warm hospitality, and outgoing people. At first glance, it seems like the perfect destination for extroverts. After all, who wouldn't love the lively Filipino fiestas, the unique karaoke culture in the Philippines, and beach parties? However, if you're an extrovert, you might find that your outgoing extrovert traits that brought you dating success in the West make the beautiful women of the Philippines want to run and hide. Filipino culture, with its indirect communication style and strong emphasis on family values, might challenge your extroverted tendencies, and here's why. Filipino culture is deeply rooted in values like respect, harmony, and saving face. These cultural differences in the Philippines often manifest in indirect communication styles. While extroverts may thrive on open, expressive exchanges, Filipinos tend to avoid confrontation and prefer subtlety. The concept of haya, a sense of propriety or shyness, plays a significant role in shaping social interactions. Filipinos might not openly disagree or express dissatisfaction, even if they feel uncomfortable. Extroverts, who are typically described in the West as having a big personality, outgoing, or life of the party, are considered pushy or even rude in the Philippines. A casual debate or a strong opinion, which may be normal in Western cultures, can be seen as overly aggressive or disrespectful in the Philippines. This indirect communication style may require extroverts to rethink how they approach conversations and interactions. It's also worth noting that extroverted behaviors, such as being loud, overly expressive, or dominating a discussion, can clash with the Filipino value of maintaining peace and harmony. Tip 1: To truly connect with locals, extroverts need to dial down their energy and embrace a more measured and observant approach. Keep watching for more of my tips. In the Philippines, family values are at the heart of social life. Social events in the Philippines are usually centered around family gatherings, from birthday parties to Sunday lunches. This focus on family can be both heartwarming and challenging for extroverts who thrive on meeting new people and forming quick connections. Filipino family values prioritize tight-knit relationships, and breaking into these circles takes time and patience. An extrovert's eagerness to jump into these dynamics might feel intrusive to those who prioritize familial bonds. Respecting this dynamic is key to building trust and being welcomed into social events in the Philippines. Additionally, friendships often develop slowly and are deeply rooted in trust. Extroverts might find this slower pace frustrating, especially if they're used to instant camaraderie. However, investing time in building these relationships can lead to meaningful and lasting connections, making the effort worthwhile. Filipinos are renowned for their hospitality, often going out of their way to make guests feel welcome. This Filipino hospitality is a hallmark of the culture, but it's balanced with a sense of privacy and decorum. For example, a neighbor might invite you to join a meal every time you pass by their house, but they might not actually expect you to accept each time. These invitations are often gestures of goodwill rather than literal requests. Extroverts who are accustomed to more open, spontaneous social interactions might struggle with this balance. Overly enthusiastic or frequent attempts to socialize could be interpreted as intrusive. Learning to read between the lines and respecting unspoken boundaries is essential for navigating Filipino hospitality without overstepping. The Philippines is famous for its vibrant fiestas and its love of karaoke. These events might seem like a paradise for extroverts, but there are layers to consider. Filipino fiestas, for instance, are community-centered and steeped in tradition. While you'll be welcomed warmly, becoming an integral part of these celebrations takes time and effort to build trust and rapport within the community. Karaoke culture in the Philippines is another unique challenge. Filipinos take their singing seriously, and even the most confident extrovert might feel out of their depth in the face of passionate performances. While it's a great way to bond, extroverts might need to temper their high-energy approach and instead focus on enjoying the shared experience. Filipino hospitality ensures you'll be included, but you'll need to embrace the cultural nuances to feel at ease. Tip 3: When a Filipino breaks out the karaoke machine, don't be the star, be the fan. Use your extrovert personality to complement others, not try to put the spotlight on you. The key to thriving as an extrovert in the Philippines is adaptability. By understanding and respecting the cultural differences in the Philippines, extroverts can turn potential challenges into opportunities for growth and connection. Tip 4: Use your extrovert traits to show interest in others. Embrace moments of calm and practice active listening to deepen your connections. Being too loud or boisterous in quieter settings might feel overwhelming to locals. Tip 5: Always keep your volume on 5 or below. Loud equals rude in the Philippines. Don't mistake polite hesitation for disinterest, and avoid being overly persistent if someone seems reserved. Tip 6: Don't be a bully. Relax. If you don't get the answer you want, just wait, don't push. They will give you the answer in their own time, every time. Get involved in barangay, village, events, volunteer projects, or local sports leagues. These settings provide a natural way to build relationships without appearing overly assertive. Tip 7: Fight the urge to take the lead. Taking charge is just your nature, but this is not your country and you are not in charge. Support the elders of the group's lead. It is the Filipino way. Be patient and observant. Relationships in the Philippines develop gradually. Take the time to learn about local customs, traditions, and social expectations before diving in. Tip 8: Follow first. Lead later. Watch and learn first, and the nature of the Filipino culture will naturally give you the lead later. While the Philippines offers plenty of opportunities for socializing, its cultural nuances might challenge even the most outgoing extroverts. The indirect communication style, emphasis on family values, and unique blend of Filipino hospitality and privacy can all feel unfamiliar. However, with an open mind and a willingness to adapt, extroverts can turn these challenges into valuable life lessons. By embracing the cultural differences in the Philippines, you'll not only avoid potential pitfalls but also discover the genuine warmth and depth of Filipino social life. As an extrovert myself, having spent 2+ years living submerged in the Filipino culture, I have learned that if you follow the tips I have given you in this video, you too can be embraced by the wonderful, caring, loving people of the Philippines. One last tip: the beautiful single women of the Philippines are always watching you. Follow my tips and you can have great success in the Philippines.